Well, September 1st, day of night. Time for a change in the greenhouse. I ripped out a bunch of cucumbers here today, and then we're going to plant these Italian flat beans. So hopefully I can, by American Thanksgiving, I can get them going here in the greenhouse before it gets cold. Bunch of peppers here. These slicer tomatoes, I've just trimmed them back because there was all sorts of yucky stuff going on, so we're just going to clean them up. Nice big bell peppers here. I usually let these grow up the vine. I'm good till, I don't know, mid-November before it gets too cold. Lots of Hungarians. So I got lettuce started, and I'll put lettuce under here, and that'll keep me going. Plant some Swiss chard, kale, stuff like that in here, and that'll be first thing I'll be eating that stuff end of February, maybe March next year. So I'll try to get these beans going, and then I got some radish seed that I grew here this year. There's a big mass of it there, so I'm going to try some of that, try for germination, put it in here. And this is a sunflower that fell on the ground in February and grew up here, and it was up to the top of the greenhouse, which is like 10 feet. So I finally cut it down, so that's a giant mammoth. I got seed for next year if the mice don't get it. Anyway, out with the cucumbers, and then with another crop of beans, and plant some Swiss chard, get all ready for fall. Here's a celery that I started. I've already got one crop. This is an example of just cutting it off and it comes back. So even when it's cold out, they're kind of cold hardy here in the greenhouse. I can have a little bit of fresh celery come sometimes up to January, but I think it's going to be a cold winter. And got to finish off these scarlet runners in here. I put them in here just to shade everything. But pretty soon I'll have to take my shade cloth off and put grow lights back on. Look at this cherry tomato growing in my net. I got to get up top. But right there, those little droplets, that's a telltale sign that you got hornworm or something's up there, so you got to go looking. Otherwise, it's going to be the very hungry caterpillar. Anyway, this is the start of my fall garden here. I'm trying to go year-round. There's only like 2 months of the year. Come mid-November, I kind of run out of sunlight here. Some years it's not even cold. Anyway, quick tour of my greenhouse and change of the seasons.